Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while. I actually almost forgot that I had a YouTube channel, and yeah, it's shame on me for forgetting. So today, guys, I really want to talk about the reason why I started doing photography. I feel like it's almost a similar story with everyone else that struggled with the idea of trying something new or going for something they're like really passionate about. And I totally understand how intimidating that sounds, and just like the work is required to even start becoming a photographer, or even becoming like an artist in general, like from being a musician, a painter, all those like very like creative way of like expressing yourself. I feel like it's always a hard thing to do or leap into. Majority of my obstacles, or the majority of the obstacles I had to go through, are just my struggles at the time of just trying or just doing what I'm doing right now. It kind of stems from my childhood. I grew up with like your typical Asian household family, and the way that our parents like think and what they value, and I'm sure like a lot of like Asian generation in the United States or Canada, for example, would definitely relate to this, is that they think that becoming anything else but a doctor, a scientist, or anything that is considered a high prestige, because I think mostly it's like the parents, or my parents, wanted to brag to their friends that, hey, my son is going through medical school, he's doing all these great things. I'm like basically the trophy child. The moment I expressed that I really want to get into like fine arts, oof, you can imagine what my parents thought of that or said to me about it. Fast forward to high school, where I'm starting to mature a little bit, figuring out what I want to do in life, and it always goes back to like I just take the leap of faith and just do photography, and just don't care what my family or friends say. Oh, it was a huge struggle. It definitely didn't help that there wasn't a lot of people on my side were very supportive of that idea. So fast forward to high school, all the way to, I guess, pre-COVID. So COVID happened, a tough time for everyone, because at that time, there's major lockdowns. You weren't advised to go outside or have physical or close contact with another person, because the fear of getting COVID or giving COVID to them, right? And I one night I thought about it, just thinking about it really hard. It's like, wow, hypothetically, like I contract a deadly disease that's incurable at the time. We don't know like what are the major symptoms or how it started or how it would affect me. And I was thinking, wow, if I'm gonna like pass away like that, I'm gonna regret a lot of things I've never pursued trying. So the next day, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm at the age where I'm able to afford these things for myself, and like I don't have my parents with me, and as an adult, I can make my own choices. So I just pulled the trigger on getting the camera, and yeah, I think the rest is history at this point. I started doing portraits. I asked good friends of mine if I could take photos of them. It's an amazing feeling it's a relieving feeling that I was able to be persistent with it and keep going regardless of obstacles I had to go through as a amateur photographer. So like the journey of it all, it's never ending. You're always going to or hit these walls where you feel like you're not improving or you just lack the motivation. Creative juice is just, the thing that always helps me is that I always tell myself, why am I doing this? Am I doing this because is it for the money? Or am I doing it to prove people wrong? Or am I just doing this for myself because I just love photography in general? And once I, nailed that down in my mind, it does really help me break through that wall and continue on with what I love doing. It's my own outlet to forget my own adult problems, work problems, relationship problems, just problems overall, because my own safe space where I can focus on executing my creative vision. If you're passionate about something, nothing else will matter at that moment. That's my random spiel why I start photography, because I like capturing different things like landscape, people, weddings, portraits, all those things. It's just fun. I half the time I do it for myself. Thank you everyone for taking the time to stick around to hear me blabber about all these random thoughts that comes to mind. I hope everyone is having a great summer. Take care.